We are live at Collect Co for part 2 of tonight's Facebook record sale. We're going to go as long as we need to, but I'll put it this way. I didn't get to eat during part 2, so I'd say this last hour I'm going to be like, well, y'all know how it goes. No comments yet, or are we actually live? There we go. All right. Let me get this shared. I was tagging stuff from our post. Let me figure out. There's part 2. Share. Can I share it in the group from here? They make this so difficult. Okay. Wow. We got 7 new page likes during the break. I wonder how that happened. All right, now we're live. All right, let me get Restream reset. All right, we're good to go. Don't be hungry. Yeah, I told you I didn't get to eat during the break, so that means prices will be firm. Just kidding. All right, most of the stuff I need to get to is behind the counter, so let me start grabbing some of that. What did I promise? I promised a lot of stuff. And I've got to keep my promises, okay? Seth said that would be a first. Seth has been a total grumpus tonight. I mean, he's in the worst mood I've ever seen him all. I think $14.99. Yeah, I think that caught some people's attention. Let me go grab one of those crates. How do you watch on Facebook? Just search us on Facebook, Collect Co. And let me figure out what this crate is. I need to go through this. Yeah, let me go through this. And I'll grab that other one later. Let me go through this one first, though. Okay, Seth? Let me know when your attitude has gotten better. This is a hodgepodge of records. Okay? A hodgepodge of records. What did that sticker... Oh, Tanner needed this for Jesse Hood. That's why there was a sticky note on that crate that said Jesse Hood. Now, what did I do with it? I think I wadded it up. I think that was... Sorry, Jesse. That was for your fog hat, though. I was like, what was that? All right, let's go through this crate. This is some putbacks and randomness. I got to take off some of these stickers. This was on sale when I sold it, so I will still honor that on sale price. This is Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. 2 LP, Geezer Butler, Ronnie James Dio, Tony Iommi, Bill Ward. The classic 1980 album remastered includes bonus LP of rarities and live versions. I sold that originally on sale for $29.99, and I will still honor that. I wadded up your Jesse Hood. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was maybe off a putback or something. So, yeah, it's right here in my hand, isn't it? What is this in my hand? Okay. Kevin Kubina wants Heaven and Hell. I've got like 4 copies of this left before they're gone, possibly forever. Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, if anybody else wants one of those. Tin Machine. This was originally on sale in a flip crate, and I think it's the last one I have. Tin Machine, David Bowie, that is $29.99. It's limited and numbered from Music on Vinyl to 5,000. turquoise colored vinyl. That was originally on sale for $29.99. Expose, what you don't know. Expose, $19.99. Expose, what you don't know. That is $19.99 for Expose. That was a putback or non-payment, one of the two. Backstreet Boys, A Very Backstreet Christmas. This is $33.99. Backstreet Boys, A Very Backstreet Christmas. $33.99. This was originally sold at auction, so let me just lay it up there of Elton John. We'll do that another time. It was one of the many Beatles compilations we have. I've got those things everywhere now, it seems like. Ooh, 1972, The Black Crowes, $28.99. 1972, The Black Crowes, that is $28.99. We have the Fabulous Thunderbirds. I originally had this on sale for $9.99 if anybody wants it. The Fabulous Thunderbirds, that was $9.99. That was a half off price. Here, the Beatles Tell All. This was $24.99. Here, the Beatles Tell All. This was also in a $9.99 crate. It was either put back or not paid for. Here, the Beatles Tell All. Tony Doyle wants the Black Crowes. Greg Baldwin gets the Thunderbirds. Black Crowes is sticker price. Thunderbirds is half off for $9.99 to Greg Baldwin. Atomic Rooster. This was in a $19.99 on sale bin. That is half off. Atomic Rooster, $19.99 is the on sale price. Very clean copy. In hearing of Atomic Rooster. John Young wants the Beatles. That is $9.99. Sell that to John Young. Tina Turner, The Acid Queen. This was in a half off $9.99 bin and didn't get paid for. VG Plus, Tina Turner, The Acid Queen. VG Plus, $9.99. Willie Nelson, Before His Time. This is EX, $9.99. That's also from an on sale bin. EX on the vinyl. Willie Nelson, Before His Time. Ray Charles, The Spirit of Christmas, $28.99. That is new and sealed. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Trouble Is, 25th anniversary, $35.99 for Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band, $34.99. That's one of the last ones of those I have. Rydell Martin, Retro Class Entertainment, wants Tina Turner. That was $9.99. So was the Beatles. And the Black Crowes is the only one that I have, Kevin. The only one that I have. I can put you on a waiting list, though, if you want to. Kiss Destroyer. This was sold at auction. It looks like we have found our first auction of part 2. Kiss Destroyer. Let's see what we have here. Nice gatefold. It is a Japanese pressing. No obi. It is a Japanese press, though. There's the Japanese insert. Let's see what we got going on this. We have absolutely no marks on side 1. Appears to be very, very close to near mint minus. And we have one very, very light scuff that runs right here on side 2. Kiss Destroyer. I'll get that started for $40. Japanese press, no obi. Kiss Destroyer. $40 start on that if anybody wants it. It will be right back there. Starting bid, $40. Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1. Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1. $44.99. $44.99. Has November Rain on it. Hey, there's a Permanent Vacation. Are we still looking for one of those, or did we find one? Okay, we found one. So we've already sold 2 of these tonight. Here's another one. Aerosmith Permanent Vacation, $36.99. The Cult Electric Peace, $36.99 for the Cult Electric Peace. That is new and sealed, $36.99. Motley Crue, Girls, 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 $33.99. Billy Squier, this sold at auction for $49. It didn't get paid for. It's still available. Billy Squier, Live and More. If anybody wants that, $49. Stereo wants a Cult, and so does Randy Scarborough. I've got those right here. If anybody else wants a copy, let me know. Randy Scarborough, that's yours. I got 6 or 7 of them left. Billy Squier sold at auction for $49. Did not get paid for. If anybody wants one, or if anybody wants that one, $49. Also, here is the, this is $54.99. $54.99. This is the all analog mastering from Kevin Gray. Intervention. I was trying to figure out the company. Intervention Records. Billy Squier, Don't Say No. $54.99. $54.99 on that. Only copy I have available right now. What do we have here? I think this is stuff, I don't know if I've ever shown it. Massacre from Beyond. That is new and sealed. Massacre from Beyond, $39.99. Kevin, that was my only copy of Black Crow 72. I can put you on a waiting list if you want me to on that one. Tracks on Billy Squier. Billy Squier Live and More is She's a Runner Live. Listen to the Heartbeat Live. Everybody Wants You, The Stroke, and In the Dark. That's a 5-track Billy Squier, $49.99 on that one. Blessed Are the Sick. Blessed Are the Sick, $24.99. A couple metal records in here. And Warbringer, Weapons of Tomorrow, $29.99. That's new and sealed. The Black Keys, Thick Freakness, $31.99. The Black Keys Magic Potion, $29.99. Stranger Things 3, $36.99. These are all non-payments and putbacks. Bare Naked Ladies Stunt, that's limited to 3,000 on yellow vinyl, $38.99. And the Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die, $34.99. This is a 2LP. Looks like it's from 2021. $34.99. It is new, and it is new, but it's opened. $34.99. John Lennon Double Fantasy. I think this sold at auction. If we need to put it back up for auction, we will. But that's a Nautilus Super Disc. Let me just put that up there. Devin Reese on the Warbringer. Sell that to Devin. Recovery, Eminem, $41.99. This is Juice WRLD, Fighting Demons, and that is sealed, $27.99. Megadeth, Unplugged in Boston, on clear vinyl, $22.99 for Megadeth, and Ozzy Black Rain. Ozzy is $39.99 for Black Rain. All right, let's go back through that one very quickly. Tin Machine was on sale. It was a putback. It was on sale for $29.99. It was originally $44.99. David Bowie, Tin Machine, music on vinyl. Would you do $24.99 on the Black Keys Magic Potion? I honestly think these two were out of a $24.99 bin, Eric, and they didn't get paid for. So sure, I'll say that for $24.99. Sell R.M. Lazelle, Billy Squier for $40. If you're talking about this one, I'll say that for $40. And if anybody wants Kiss, this was an auction item that didn't get paid for. I think that's $40 or make a fair offer. That's Kiss, Japanese pressing of Destroyer, no Obi. I don't like it when auction items don't get paid for. That's an atrocity. All right, let me set these sticky notes out of my pocket. All right, Eric Fisher takes that. So here's what's left in here. We've got Expose for $19.99. Backstreet Boys Christmas, $33.99. Atomic Rooster was on sale for $19.99. And Willie Nelson was on sale for $9.99. I'm trying to get all the new vinyl separated so I can put it all back. There's not much more vintage. I think the rest of it's all new. Backstreet Boys, Ray Charles, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, Motley Crue, Billy Squier, Massacre. This is Blessed Are the Sick, Black Keys, Stranger Things, Bare Naked Ladies. That is technically open, Notorious B.I.G. Eminem, Juice WRLD, Megadeth, Ozzy, and Tin Machine. Wayne, if you don't want this for $29.99, Paul Beck wants it. I'll need sticker price for David or for Billy Squier. Don't say no. Billy Squier is from Intervention Records. It's 100% all analog mastering from the original master tapes. It is $54.99. And John said he would pay $49.99 for the Nautilus Super Disc. All right, Nautilus Super Disc. thick freakness. Yeah. John, this is absolutely pristine. Yeah, I was going to say, it has a couple stray marks right in here. Side 2 is near mint. But if you want to pay $49.99, it's yours. I think that's what it sold for at auction. It sold for like $49 or $59. It was something like that. So, all right. So, tin machine is $29.99 if Wayne wants it. If not, Paul Beck. Debbie Blair takes the Billy Squire. And John Young says he'll take the Nautilus Super Disc for $49.99. I didn't say a price. It sold at auction, so John threw something out there, which I took. Mostly because I think that's pretty close to what it sold for at auction originally. Somebody didn't pay for it, though. All right. Anything else in here? All the new vinyl is pretty firm. Really firm, actually, until we get to these last few records. Notorious B.I.G., Willie Nelson, Atomic Rooster, and Expose. And let's see here. These also sold at auction. I think that was $45 on the Beatles. The Kiss, I started that at $40. I want to think it brought a lot more of that last time. And we have a Madman Across the Water. Madman Across the Water. And Wayne, I'm just waiting. Let's see. So if you want Tin Machine, and then Debbie got Billy Squire, and then that's John Young's for $49.99. He says take the Tin Machine. Okay, that's sold to Wayne for $29.99. Now let me see what's the next crate over here. And I got a big stack behind the counter. I'm actually going to move some of this new vinyl right here behind me so I can condense some of these crates. Motley Crue, Wayne, that's some good stuff. And I've got those. I'm going to put those in this bin right up here. Hey, look, an empty crate. Some of the stuff's been stacked up behind the counter for quite some time. Let's see what we have here. Let me see what this is right here. I think this is a hodgepodge of stuff. Now, I still got some stuff behind the counter to get to. Huey Lewis, Dave Matthews. I think these were all originally on sale. All right, yeah, let me go through this crate. We got some spam on YouTube. All right, let's see what we have in here. I really don't know. It's a bin of new vinyl. It was the next in my run on the table over here. So, and then I'll grab a bin of vintage on sale after this. We have The Who BBC Sessions, $33.99. The Who BBC Sessions, that is $33.99. Huey Lewis and the News Collected, 2LP, that's a Huey Lewis Greatest Hits, $44.99. Champion Jack Dupree, Blues from the Gutter, this is $38.99. Limited edition of 750 on gold vinyl. Champion Jack Dupree. These are all new LPs I don't think we've been through in a while. Reggae Power, various artists. This is limited of 1,000 on orange colored vinyl. This is a reggae compilation. Ethiopians, Roy Shirley, Kingston Tops. That is $38.99 for Music on Vinyl. Queen, A Kind of Magic is $33.99. And Missy Elliott, Under Construction, $44.99. Missy Elliott, Under Construction, $44.99. Nirvana, In Utero, $36.99. And what do we have here? Some sort of picture disc. The Archies picture disc, that is $32.99. Archie's picture disc, $32.99. Tony Rice, California Autumn, $27.99 for Tony Rice, California Autumn. The Prodigy, Their Law, the singles, 1990 to 2005. The Prodigy singles, $33.99. Dave Matthews Band, Crash, $38.99. Rush Moving Pictures, $36.99. Rush Moving Pictures. Pearl Jam Lightning Bolt, $44.99. Megadeth, Peace Sells But Who's Buying, $38.99. Casey Musgraves, Pageant Material, $28.99 for Casey Musgraves. Tanya Tucker, While I'm Living, $31.99. We got 2 Casey Musgraves. Humble Quest, Maren Morris, $31.99. We got 2 of those. Charlie Crockett, The Man from Waco, $29.99. Charlie Crockett. That is technically a indie exclusive cover, I believe. Eric Church, Carolina, clear vinyl, $29.99. Wild Style, this is a soundtrack, limited edition yellow vinyl, $31.99. And another Wild Style, that's $31.99. Random sticky note. The Sound of Music from Music on Vinyl, $37.99. And Randy Davis says he wants a Crash. I have more of these if anybody else wants one. John Young says you can actually give the John Lennon to Wayne Titsworth if he wants it. So Wayne, just let us know. Daft Punk, that is Disney Tron Legacy, $34.99. Beside Bowie, the Mick Ronson Story, the soundtrack, $34.99. The House with a Clock in Its Walls, that is from Waxwork, $49.99. Star Trek, excuse me, oh, that was a big mess up. Star Wars, I don't want to create any war messing that up. The Rise of Skywalker, $32.99. Miranda Lambert, Palomino, $38.99. The Who, Who's Next, $38.99. We have 2 of those. The Police, Ghost in the Machine, picture disc, $49.99. Billy Joel, Live at Yankee Stadium. That is a triple LP. That's a fairly new release, $64.99. Overkill, Taking Over, $38.99. Calvin Harris, 18 Months, $56.99. Transformers is $38.99. Slayer, Monsters of Rock, 1994, $36.99. We have 2 Cinderella available. Long Cold Winter, $38.99. More Hip Hop Collected. I was doing those on sale tonight for $39.99. If you missed that earlier, Hip Hop Collected is $39.99. Hip Hop Collected. I've got 5 of them. Another Cinderella, that is Night Songs. Bare Naked Ladies Stunt, $38.99. UB40 Collected is $44.99. And I've got one more. Did we need another Motown Collected? Because I just found one if we did. We did. We already have somebody waiting on that one. So there's Motown Collected. And the Veronica soundtrack, which is some music by Danzig, or he at least appears on here. That is $26.99. $26.99. Okay, so UB40, Bare Naked Ladies, Cinderella, Hip Hop Collected, Cinderella, Slayer, Transformers, Calvin Harris, Overkill, Billy Joel, The Police, The Who. Night Songs is $38.99. Most of the music on vinyl titles that are single LPs are $38.99. Star Wars, House with a Clock in Its Walls, Beside Bowie, Tron, Sound of Music, Wild Style, Eric Church, Charlie Crockett, Maren Morris, Tanya Tucker, Casey Musgraves, Megadeth, Pearl Jam, Rush, Prodigy, Tony Rice, Archie's, Nirvana, Missy Elliott, Queen, Reggae Power, Jack Dupree, Huey Lewis, and the Who. Jeff McIntosh says he'll take Motown if you have an extra. I think we had a waiting list for that, didn't we? Yeah. Who was the backup on that? David Tate. Jeff, I'll take down your name as well. You never know. There's probably one laying around in one of these bins somewhere. So, if so, I will take down your name if we find it. On sale price of $39.99. I do have another collected that I hadn't put on sale yet because I have all this other stuff. We showed our Seinfeld Funkos. Let me go put these up right quick so I can get to the other stack. We got Elaine Kramer, Jerry Newman, Yev Kassem. Let me put these up right quick. Newman, Elaine, Jerry and Kramer. We got Hip Hop Collected, so I got a bunch of those all of a sudden. I think I've got 5 of them. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put these back in the bins. Those are on sale. And here's the other one I'll do for $39.99. This is Rock, Classic Rock Collected. Classic Rock Collected. This is 2 LP, limited edition, 3,500 copies on gold vinyl. Some of the artists are Queen, Def Leppard, The Who, Gary Moore, Leonard Skinner, Scorpions, Kiss, Status Quo, REO Speedwagon, Steve Miller Band, Iggy Pop, Survivor, Twisted Sister, Thin Lizzy, Journey, Sweet, Rush, Sammy Hagar, Styx, Foreigner, Steppenwolf, Asia, George Thorogood, Grand Funk, Meatloaf Free, and the Allman Brothers Band. Those are on sale $39.99. 27 classic rock staples. Limelight, Love is Like Oxygen, I Can't Drive 55, Renegade, Heat of the Moment, Born to Be Wild, Rockin' Me, great stuff. Call Me the Breeze, Bob O'Reilly, Def Leppard, Animal, Kiss, Lick It Up. That is Classic Rock Collected. $39.99. I have about 4 or 5 of those left too. Claymore wants Star Wars. That was out of this bin right over here. Claymore on Star Wars. That's sold to Claymore. And David put 70s collected. Was that classic rock or 70s, David? I think you meant classic rock, the one I was just reading off there. If so, one to David, $39.99, and one to Paul Beck. And the only other new LP that I have shown on sale tonight is this right here, Elf, as in Ronnie James Dio, Elf. And I said I was doing those for $34.99. I have 2 left. I have 2 left of those. I do have a bin of $24.99 on sale that I need to grab, but we are due a vintage crate, so let me go grab one of those. I'll probably have to step to the back right quick and find one, but I'll be right back. Or I can grab one of these over here. Let's see here. Yeah, this one looks good. We'll just do this one right here. It even has a Halloween record in it. We'll do a bin here of Buy It Now, Best Offer, vintage stuff. Part 2 goes by quick. It's already 10:45. All right. So everything in here is Buy It Now, Best Offer. The condition of the vinyl. Cover was VG Plus. You know, not much going on with the cover. The vinyl was pretty much, I would have to call it EX Plus / Near Mint Minus. It had like a needle drop on track 1, side 1. Other than that, it was normal Nautilus Super Disc Near Mint looking. Paul Brothers also wants a classic rock collected. They are over there right next to you, Ed, right behind the YZ tab. I think there's one more left over there. If there's any more other collecteds, I'll take those too, but I think that was it. There's just 2 left. Yeah. So we just have 1 left of the classic rock collected, unless more turn up, which it's bound to happen around here. So there's one for Paul. There's 1 left. All right, let's go through this bin of vintage. I'll go ahead and get some Japanese auction started too. And that second high-end bin, I might could use it because I was auctioning stuff out of that too. Because I really don't have a lot more left in here except Toto, Kenny Rogers, James Taylor, America, 38 Special, Rod Stewart. Let's do these 2 then. America, Alibi, and 38 Special, Tour de Force. These are $30 starts. America, Alibi, and 38 Special, Tour de Force. Near Mint, Japanese pressings, $30 start on those. Kiss Destroyer, Kevin Kubina, $40. Was that out of that last non-payment bin? This right here, Kevin? $40? If so, that's sold to you. America, that's one I don't see too often. Alibi and 38 Special, $30 starts on those. We have Halloween, $34.99. Everything in here is Buy It Now, Best Offer. This should be on gold. This should be on gold vinyl. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it is. Near Mint. Halloween is $34.99. The original Memphis 5, $19.99. Folkways, 1975. Randy Davis is at 30 on 38 Special. T.G. Shepherd, 1 for the money in shrink wrap, $14.99. Stevie Wonder in Square Circle, $24.99. The very best of the Everly Brothers, $14.99. Pickin' Time, Lester Flatt, and the Nashville Grass. That is sealed, $24.99. Kenny Rogers, 10 Years of Gold, $9.99. Storybook Children, Billy Vera and Judy Clay, $19.99. This is in shrink wrap. Very nice. Juice Newton, Emotion, $9.99. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, $19.99. Willie Nelson, Yesterday's Wine, $24.99. Gary Puckett and the Union Gap's Greatest Hits, $9.99. Tom Jones, Live in Las Vegas, $9.99. Billy Cobham, A Funky Thide of Sings. That's a tough one to read because of the way they wrote it. They intentionally wrote it to be misread. $19.99 or mispronounced. Duke Ellington's Greatest Hits, $9.99. Norwood Soundtrack. Norwood Soundtrack is $19.99. Glenn Campbell, Kim Darby, Green Capital label. And we have Goober in a Nutshell, George Lindsay, sealed, Andy Griffin Show. I think this is from Fred's collection. I think he has a couple of those autographs somewhere I hadn't been able to find. Robert Ramirez on Halloween for $25. Robert Ramirez. I will sell that to you. Halloween. I guess this is self-titled, but it originally came out last year or the year before. What year did this one come out? Because I know we have some older Halloween records too. Where are we here? Can't remember. Not for sure. Because I know we have some older ones too. 2001. Yeah, I knew it was last. Because we did a pre-order when this originally came out. Halloween. Back in the sleeve. Sell that to Robert for $25. Randy Davis has 38 special for $30. That's going twice. Going 3 times to him. We're about to sell that. And America Alibi. Looking for a $30 opener on that. More info on the Memphis 5. More info on the Memphis 5. The original Memphis 5 compiled and annotated by David Jasson. I don't know a lot about it. It's on the Folkways label. It's $19.99. And does it include a booklet? Sometimes these things include booklets. It has some kind of insert. Yeah, the original Memphis 5. I don't know a lot about it. A lot of information there about it. Let me slide that in right in there. Ah, we have a complainer. I was now seeing that. My favorite thing. I get to block people. Now we never have to see them again. 2 clicks of a button. The original Memphis 5. That is $19.99 or best offer, Tommy, if you want that. Barbara Streisand. Butterfly. What a weird cover. John always slips in a Barbara Streisand. $7.99. George Patton. Original motion picture score is $19.99. And Black Sabbath Technical Ecstasy. $44.99. Very nice copy. Black Sabbath Technical Ecstasy. Has the original inner sleeve too. 38 special is sold to Randy Davis for $30. Same price if anybody wants a buy it now on America. I'm going to put that over here. I'll go through our non-bid stuff in just a second. And Lisa Montgomery on George Patton. That's sold to Lisa Montgomery. Patton. Opportunity for somebody to get that. And Tommy Flower says $12.99 for Memphis 5 and Nitty Gritty 15. We're going to sell both of those. Let me figure out what I did with the Memphis 5. That's sold to Tommy Flowers for $12.99, and that's sold to Alice Lowry for $15. $12.99 and $15. Macondo, starring Groucho Marx, $19.99. Six Eye Columbia, that's some kind of soundtrack. That's older with that kind of label for sure. Or I guess they use that label for soundtracks, but still. And Europe, The Final Countdown, $34.99. Original inner sleeve, near mint vinyl. Europe, The Final Countdown. Let me grab a couple more auctions. I guess Yeah, we're getting down to just a couple here in this one. Kenny, Toto. Let's do these two. All right. We have Toto, Turn Back. Toto, Turn Back. Let's see what's in this one. This is going to be a $25 start. Toto, Turn Back. Nice cover, just a little bit of spots up here. Insert, insert, booklet, and near mint vinyl. That is a $25 start for Toto. And we have Kenny Rogers Gideon. Kenny Rogers Gideon. This is going to be also a $25 start. It has one spine crackle up there at the top. Other than that, really nice cover. Insert, insert, near mint Japanese vinyl. $25 start on Kenny and $25 start on Toto. The Black Sabbath was Technical Ecstasy. $44.99. Has the original inner sleeve. Very nice vinyl. Covers about a VG+. Europe, Steve Wonder, I Should Be With You, is $14.99. Stevie Wonder, Looking Back. That is a triple LP Stevie Wonder compilation, $34.99. Stevie Wonder, Looking Back. Very nice triple LP, kind of a career-spanning Stevie Wonder compilation. Thank Man, The Formula, is $14.99. The Look, Look Again, is $14.99. The Look, Look Again. Chet Atkins, Guitar Country, $9.99. Chet Atkins, Fingerstyle Guitar, is $9.99. And Webb Pierce, Golden Favorites on Decca. That is $9.99. Webb Pierce. I think we got a few in here. We have, where did we get to? Right there. California Kicks, The Challengers, $24.99. California Kicks, The Challengers, $24.99. Nina Hagen Band, Unbi Hagen. This is $39.99. It's a 1979 German pressing. Nina Hagen Band. That's from Atlanta, I'm pretty sure. The Hoodoo Gurus, 1,000 Miles Away. That's a 1991 UK picture disc, $24.99. Inya, $34.99. 1986 gold stamp promo. Tommy Rowe, Something for Everybody, $24.99. Golden Hits Volume 2, Webb Pierce, $9.99. The Ventures Play Telstar is $9.99. Gary Lewis and the Playboys More Golden Greats, $9.99. Tony Bennett Something, $9.99. Uptown and Lowdown, Cliff Jackson's Washboard Wanderers, Dick Wellstood's Wallerites, $19.99. The Stevie Wonder compilation, very good. The Beatles White Album, VG Plus $49.99, Orange Capital label. VG Plus $49.99. That is the Orange Capital label. VG Plus on the vinyl. Looks like the same on the cover. New Wave Dizzy Gillespie is $19.99. To Kill a Mockingbird is $19.99. Ray Charles Friendship Radio Show, $29.99. This is a complete album. It looks like a single, but it's not. This is a promo demonstration, not for sale. Ray Charles Friendship Radio Show, $29.99. The Morgan Eels. This is the Holy Modal Rounders, $24.99. That's a VG Plus. Jefferson Starship Modern Times, EX, $17.99. Sounds Like Gene, Gene Vincent. This is a 1959 mono, VG Plus, $99.99. Wow. Sounds Like Gene Vincent, VG Plus, $99.99. I'm going to leave that one out. Where are we at right here? This is a VG copy, $29.99. This is called AM, I think. Yeah. AM, AUM, Blues Vibes. That's a VG copy, $29.99. Ricky Lee Jones, EX, $12.99. Eric Burden Declares War, a VG copy for $19.99. Eric Burden Declares War, VG copy. Tony Joe, Black and White, contains Poke Salad Annie, VG Plus, $34.99. Elton John, Honky Chateau, VG Plus, $19.99. Eddie Lockjaw Davis, Trackin', VG Plus, $24.99. The Jetsons, First Family on the Moon. This is a VG copy, $29.99. The Jetsons, First Family on the Moon, 1977. Sergio Mendes in Brazil 66 is $9.99. And Lightning Strikes, Lou Christie. This is a 1985 Japan pressing, $34.99. 1985 Japanese pressing. Near mint, as you would expect. Al Jarreau, $9.99. And the Cal Seals, $14.99. The Cal Seals. Elton John, I will sell that to you, Randy, for $19. It is $19.99. I thought it was $24. I will sell that to you for $14.99. And if anybody wants to buy Kenny Rogers, $25 buy it now on Kenny Rogers Gideon. $25 buy it now on Kenny Rogers Gideon. And I've got Toto, same thing. $25 buy it now for Toto Turn Back. No bids on those Japanese pressings. If anybody wants those, $25 buy it nows on those. Jeff, we just sold Elton, and Calvin said he would give $27 for the Elton, for the Stevie Wonder. It is sold to you. That's a great comp. Looking back, sell that to Calvin for $27. Dave Baby Cortez is $19.99. Jefferson Airplane Bark is $19.99. Hold Me Tight, Johnny Nash. This is sealed with hype sticker, $24.99. Nocturna soundtrack, Gloria Gaynor, Vicky Sue Robinson, $24.99. Chariots of Fire is $9.99. Archie Shep, Yasmina, A Black Woman, $19.99. The Four Seasons Gold Vault of Hits, $9.99. The Age of Aquarius, The Fifth Dimension, $14.99. Someone to Watch Over Me, Frank Sinatra, $14.99. El Nuto, Terry Gibbs, $24.99. Leon Russell, $19.99. Free Ride, Dizzy Gillespie is $19.99. And Jefferson Starship, $19.99. All right, I'm going to put Gene Vincent back in here. We'll find him later. I'll put him over in the high-end bin. So what do y'all want to see? Y'all was extremely quiet on that bin, weren't they, Tanner? Y'all were, everybody's asleep is what's wrong. It's 11 o'clock. I got to wake everybody up like I did last night. Like we just went through an entire crate, and I think I got 2 offers on an entire crate. R.M. Lazelle says AUM, condition and price, or AUM, however that's said. I got to blow the air horn. Get it. Everybody needs to stand up and stretch. This is a VG minus cover. It's got some damage. The vinyl is VG. It's got a promo sticker on the back. It's from 1969. It is $29.99. $29.99. I don't know what to show. I missed the cover with the teeth. That is Nocturna. $24.99. This will wake you up. Condition of the Streisand album. Streisand was probably pretty nice. Let's see here. Let me find that. Yeah, there's Nina Hagen in here. Hoodoo Gurus, picture disc from 1991. Europe, Black Sabbath. Streisand. Streisand is near mint. Rich, I'm sure you're going to buy that. Next is Jefferson Starship. There were several. This one is called Dragonfly. We also had, that's Jefferson Airplane Bark, and there was one other. There was modern times. If you're interested in all three, I'll give you a deal. Next comment was, what was the price on Rod Stewart Rhythm and Blues from Part 1? I think that was $19.99. Next comment, best on Sabbath. I will say that for $38. 38 USD. Technical ecstasy. Corn Dog says 30 on Europe. I will sell that to you under one condition. I got to know who you are, and if you're a first-time buyer, I need you to contact us. And if you let us know your name, then I will give you instructions on how to pay for this. Corn Dog. That is sold to him or her for $30. It's sold to Corn Dog right now. Rich Group said 5 on Streisand. Sure. Alice Lowry said 7 on Tom Jones. You got it. I knew y'all were holding back offers. That's sold to Alice. RM says he would give 15 for AUM. Sold. Calvin Ward says 10 on Steve Warner. Sold. Paul Beck said 20 on the Jetsons. Sold. Clay Moore said, would you take 15? Is that Rod Stewart? I will. You'll have to let me find it, though. And Brent Rabley says he would give 35 on Black Sabbath. That's sold. I've already got it laid over there, Tanner. Want Bark, Jefferson Airplane, and the Jefferson Starship up front. That's sold to Tracy and Tracy. Let me see if I can find Rod Stewart right quick. It's in this, possibly this bin right here. I went right to it. That is sold to Clay Moore for $15, a shot of Rhythm and Blues. All right. Anybody else? Randy says he'll give 20 for Tony Joe White. Sold. See, now they're flying off the shelf. Now we're on a roll. Let me read through the titles now. There's actually some space in the crate. We just took out a big chunk. Let me start from the back. We've got T.G. Shepherd, Stevie Wonder, the Everly Brothers, Lester Flatt, Kenny Rogers, Billy Vera, Juice Newton, Willie Nelson, Gary Puckett, Billy Cobham, Duke Ellington, Glenn Campbell, George Lindsay, Macondo, Think Man, The Formula, The Look, Chet Atkins, Webb Pierce, The Challengers, Nina Hagen, Ina, Huda Gurus, Tommy Rowe, Webb Pierce, The Ventures, Cliff Jackson, Gary Lewis, Tony Bennett, The Beatles. Let me set that one out so I don't get lost. The Beatles, Dizzy Gillespie, Kill a Mockingbird, Ray Charles Promo, The Holy. It's Holy. 100%. Holy Modal Rounders. Jefferson Starship, Ricky Lee Jones, Eric Burden, Eddie Lockjaw Davis, Sergio Mendez, Lou Christie, Al Jarreau, the Cal Seals, Dave Baby Cortez, Johnny Nash was sealed, Nocturna, Chariots of Fire, Archie Shepp, Four Seasons, Fifth Dimension, Frank Sinatra, Terry Gibbs, Leon Russell, Dizzy Gillespie, and Gene Vincent. Josh said he would give 5 for the Duke. That was Duke Ellington. Brent said 10 on the Cal Seals. 10 on the Cal Seals. That was right in here. That sold to Brent Rabley for 10. The Billy Cobham Scott Smith was $19.99. Tyler said he would give $11.99 on To Kill a Mockingbird. That sold to Tyler. What kind of deal on the White Album? Trace, if you want that, I'll sell it to you for $40. $40. Do I contact you through here? Yes. You need to send us an email. I will post it. Tanner's going to post it right quick. Because unless you have a Facebook, if you have a Facebook, you can message us on Facebook, Collectco. If you don't, you'll have to send us an email. And that's the only way we can get a hold of you. We need you to email us. And we will send you an invoice on Monday. It'll be a while before you get one because we're having another sale Thursday and Friday night. Then we sell a lot of records. It takes us a while to get everything kind of caught up and invoiced. There's our email. If you could send us that like right now, I'm sure you're very real and a very legit buyer, but we do have a lot of people who are first-time buyers. We've had 2 or 3 the last couple weeks, and then we never hear from them again. So we just need you to email us, contact@shopcollectco.com, and then we'll invoice you on Monday. David said 5 on Sinatra, and then Alice said 7. David, I'll sell it to you for $7 if you want it. Frank Sinatra. David Bosworth, I'll sell you that for 7. Leslie Holt, I'll sell you Juice Newton for 5. I have a feeling David will want that for 7. Alice was second. Tracy will take the White Album for 40. And Scott Smith said he would give 12 for Billy Cobham. Sell that to Scott Smith for 12. Burt Jordan, Tommy Rowe, and Lou Christie, 18 for both. Tommy Rowe and Lou Christie. Tommy Rowe and Lou Christie. Tommy Rowe, there's Lou Christie. And Tommy Lowe. Sell him both of those for $18. David says he'll take it for 7. Ricky Lee Jones is, let's see, Rich Group, Ricky Lee Jones. Let me find that. This is EX on the vinyl. Nice cover, $12.99. Did my message go through? Absolute best on Nina Hagen, Mind, and Hoodoo Guru bundle. This is a Mind, Hoodoo Guru, Nina Hagen, and what was a Mind? What was a Mind? Nina Hagen and Hoodoo Guru. Let me know what that other one was. A Mind. Or was that something? It was and. Oh. Okay. $50 for both of those. Alrighty. I'm going to go grab another crate. Or do y'all want to see that crate of new sealed stuff for $14.99? Sell Rich Group, Ricky Lee for 8. Chris, I'll sell these for 45. Did we send him? Okay. Chris, we're going to send you a message if you don't. We're going to do that right now if you don't mind to check that in just a second. I will. I need you to check your messages if you don't mind, please. Facebook messages. We'll have it ready for you in about 10 minutes. Let me slide by here, Ed. Sorry. Excuse me, Seth. I should say more like out of my way, please. Yeah, let me grab this one. All right. All righty. Thank you. All righty. Okay. Everything in here is $14.99. It's all new and sealed. If it's not, I'll let you know. $14.99 for anything and everything in here. This is, if y'all remember that stuff I bought in Texas, I actually met the guy in Memphis. I don't know if some of y'all may not have been watching long enough to know some of that, what I'm talking about, but he had a collection of new vinyl we bought. He buys like triples of everything. He thins out his collection every now and then. Luckily, last couple times, he's got a hold of me, and everything in here is $14.99. Somehow, this got slipped in here, but it's $14.99. Linda Ronstadt Silk Purse. That's actually a vintage record. Now, everything else, you'll have to bear with me. Some of this stuff I'll be able to read. Some of it, I have no idea what it is. Everything is $14.99. Regardless of what this says, $14.99. Chris Spedding, Joyland, $14.99. Sleep Tall, Horror Ball, first edition, black vinyl. Go-Go Penguin, limited edition, clear vinyl. We had $34.99 on that. And that's all this stuff we scanned and used Discogs. So, I mean, it's really good deals on a lot of stuff. Angelo Spencer, Et Los Hots Summits. Clay Moore on Linda Ronstadt. That's sold to Clay Moore. Tommy Flowers on Joyland. And Tanner starting with the new stuff. It's all $14.99. Whoa. Half Japanese. Volume 4, 1997-2001. This was originally $40. It's a triple LP. $14.99. Keisuke Somerville, City of Heroes. Stornoway, Tales from Terra Firma, $14.99. Robert Ramirez on Keisuke. Bill Reese, you were second. Freedom, Spiral Arms, limited edition in colored vinyl and CD. Still Life Steel, Morning Trance. Everything in here is $14.99. Steel Crusher. Steel Crusher, Hammer Cult, limited edition, colored vinyl. That's $14.99. Shannon Stevens, Pull It Together, $14.99. The Skull Defecates. Looks 2013 to 3012. Paul Beck first on Steel Crusher. Randy, you were second. Sex in the Seventh Circle, Hang the Bastard, $14.99. Stealing Sheep, Not Real. Steelism, 615 to Fame. Sky, Keeping Secrets. If you're just joining us, we're going through some $14.99 new vinyl. $14.99 new vinyl. Spindrift, Ghost of the West, original soundtrack. Kiss, You're Kidnapped something. I can't really. Roland S. Howard, Nikki Sudden, maybe. $14.99. Paul Beck on Spindrift. Steel Nation, Harder They Fall. Good Riddance, Peace in Our Time. Santa Cruz, California, Punk Rock Veterans Return. There you go, that's punk rock. Gone, All the Dirt That's Fit to Print. AWOL Nation, Live, Angel Miners and the Lightning Riders. That was originally a record store day, red and purple. Paul Beck on Good Riddance. Everything in here is $14.99. Chamberlain, Fate's Got a Driver, $14.99. Paul Beck also on AWOL Nation. UV Pop, No Songs Tomorrow, $14.99. The Casket Lottery, Moving Mountains, $14.99. Chain and the Gang, Music's Not for Everyone. I wish Walt Cruz was watching. Maybe he is. He would probably be buying some of these. Unholy Destruction, $14.99. The first line says it's satanic speed metal. Wow. Kinski, Accustomed to Your Face, $14.99. Shotgun, Dallasian Rock, Dallasian. Looks like Dallas, like something like that. $14.99. Yeah, Dallas, Texas, 1970 Shotgun. This is something from the 70s. Paul Beck on Chain. He's got the last four. He's on a roll. King Burn the Serum, $14.99. King Midas, Rosso, $14.99. Some Stranger, WEP limited to 500, $14.99. Two Gallants, We Are Undone, $14.99. The brand new full-length album from Twisted, Generation Nightmare, $14.99. Cohen Hawkcamp, $14.99. King Kong, Kingdom of Kong. King Kong, Kingdom of Kong, $14.99. Paul Beck on Twisted. He's on a roll, 5 in a row. Everyone else is very quiet. Siding, City of Straw, $14.99. The Saints, King of the Sun, that's $14.99. The Moldy Peaches, Origin Story, 1994, 1999, $14.99. Split Cranium, $14.99. About Group, Start and Complete. Hollywood Dream Trip, Would You Like to Know More? Botany, Lava Diviner, $14.99. And Kristen Control, Excommunicate. Let's see. Paul Beck, his streak, he wanted Peaches. Chuck Wilson got in with King Kong. Jordan was second on Moldy Peaches. Paul was first on Split Cranium. Brent Rabley on Saints. Where is that at? Was that this? That's the problem. If I'm not right on top of it, I can really... Saints was Brent Rabley. Yeah, the Saints. Aha. Because a lot of this is like new to me. Okay, so do I want to read through those again? You don't see these too often. That's exactly right. Yeah, I could say that after every one of these records. I have another one like that. I feel like I need to go through it because what doesn't sell, I'm probably going to have either me or Josh some point going to put these on Discogs. So Arm Lizelle wants the half Japanese. I was about to say, I was hoping maybe no one would bought that because that was probably still all day $40 on Discogs. So sell that to Arm Lizelle, $14.99. And do y'all want me to read through those again? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab the other crate. I have one more half crate like that, I think. It probably has some recognizable stuff as well. So let me grab that. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty full actually. Yeah, kind of the same kind of stuff. If I could sell half of this one and then condense it into one crate, that would be fantastic. So, Kristen Control, Botany, Hollywood Dream Trip, About Group, Sightings, Colin Holtcamp, Two Gallants, Some Stranger, King Midas, King, Shotgun. This is their Lost Studio Sessions, recorded between 1974 and 1976. That's $14.99, Randy. Kinski, the Death Metal, Casket Lottery, UV Pop, Chamberlain, Gone, Steel Nation, Nikki Sudden, and Roland Howard, Sky, Steelism, Not Real. That's the new album by Stealing Sheep. Sex in the Seventh Circle, I think was that one. School Defecates, Shannon Stevens, Still Life, Spiral Arms, Stornoway, Angelo Spencer, Go-Go Penguin, and Hera Ball. Randy Scarborough says he'll take the shotgun. Shotgun. Okay, that's sold to Randy. Next was Jeff McMaster on Botany. All right, that's by here. Lava Diviner. Anybody else? It's probably the last time you ever seen these. We hadn't shown those since March 12th. March 12th. March 12th. I don't know a lot about Shotgun. I think I've seen one of their albums before. I'm pretty sure we've had that. They're from Dallas, it says. All right, here's another crate. All right, let's go through this one. Yeah, $14.99. $14.99. And Brent Rabley also wanted Botany. That was the only one I had. $14.99. Ken Starr, Square One. Everything in here is $14.99. AWOL One and Nathaniel Mott, The Child Star, or Moat. Spare Parts, the first new recordings by John Davis in over 15 years. $2020 Division Anti-Flag. Man, they make... There is something true with new LPs, especially for new artists. They want to make it... When the hype sticker's gone, you literally can't figure out who some of these are. See this, if you were to take off the shrink wrap, you wouldn't even, there's nothing on the spine. They make it very difficult to figure out who it is. Paul Beck on Anti-Flag. But I believe this is Matthew David, In My World. If you lose the hype stickers on some of these, you may not figure out who it is. Acid, Tales of Contempt. It's like what Led Zeppelin was doing in the 70s, but I think everybody could figure out who they were. Wesley Stace, Ovid in Exile, $14.99. Paul Beck on Acid. Emily Seiler's Murmur Nation, $14.99. Sims, Lights Out Parts, 10th Anniversary Edition. Steel Life Steel, we've got a bunch of theirs. Saffron Pastilles, Too Cool to Be Popular. Deep Cuts from Dark Clouds, $14.99. Rush Midnight, nothing to do with Neil Peart. The Deers, Degeneration Street. Leslie Holt on Emily. Paul Beck bought the Acid. If somebody randomly tuned in right then, they'd be like, what kind of live stream is this? Death Wish, Pain, $14.99. Everything in here is $14.99, by the way. Davenport Cabinet. The shrink on this one is almost gone. Luckily, she wrote her name. Alice Russell, To Dust. This one is almost opened. Alice Russell, To Dust, $14.99. R. Wake, Exnology Leah. Wow, that's a tough one. Ruby D and the Snake Handlers, $14.99. Live from Austin, Texas. Deep Time, $14.99. Baby Eagle Dog Weather, $14.99. Azure Ray, Drawing Down the Moon. Darkest Era, Severance. Saint Vitus, I've heard of them. New self-titled album. Saint Vitus. Lily F65. Emmy the Great, S. The Real Mackenzies. RBL Posse, An Eye for an Eye. I think this is open, but this is from 1997. Yeah, this is in shrink wrap. This is an OG from 97. It has been opened. It's in shrink wrap, though. Brent Rabley on Death. That was right here, Death Wish. And Paul Beck wants both St. Vitus. Chuck Wilson, you were second. Robin Ford, Purple House. Lau Fulsum. This is In a Heavy Bag. That's from Sundazed. I've heard of him. I know him. Stephen Kellogg, Southwest Northeast, a complete collection. In the Region of the Summer Stars. The Receiver, All Burn. Uh-oh. We got some cryptic death metal. This is called Keep of Callison. Agnan, A Journey Through the Dark. Brent Rabley on RBL. That was RBL Posse. Yep. Chase and Heart. That's Tommy Flowers for Lau. That was right here, Lau Filsum. Richard Group on Azure Ray. That was somewhere in here. Azure Ray. Yep. That's Soda Rich Group. Ramming Speed. Doomed to Destroy, Destined to Die. $14.99. If you're just joining us, we're going through an obscure, I don't really call it, I guess some of it's indie. It's just very odd stuff. Some of it's new artists, some of it's old artists. Boy, what an interesting cover. This is Lee Ramondo, Electric Trim, live from the Trade East London. Brian Retzel, Auto Music. English Dogs, The Thing with Two Heads. Keep Away from the Dead, Sis Caillou. 6x7, Love and Peace and Symphony. Warning, The Darcys. About Group, Between the Walls. Tommy Flowers, Chasing Heart wants Stephen Kellogg. Stephen Kellogg. Right here, that's sold to Tommy Flowers. Paul Beck wants English Dogs. I think that's kind of older, isn't it? Let's see. Or is it? No, not what I thought it was. That's sold to Paul Beck. And then Randy Scarborough wants Ramming Speed. So this guy, I bought this stuff from back in March. He would go in a record store. I mean, he has, I think, about 70,000 albums. That's not an exaggeration. Because he goes into a record store and just buys everything. Especially on record store day. He goes store to store. And y'all remember some of that. We had like 2 or 3 copies of stuff. And it's because he bought maybe 5 copies. He goes in a store and if it's a new release, he buys it. I mean, that's why he has all this stuff. He just buys everything. That's why he's approaching 100,000 LPs. Spock Mathombo. He had some killer stuff. We bought over 100 MoFi titles from him. $14.99. Father Creeper. And that was like his duplicates. Just insane the amount of vinyl he has for a personal collection. Devin Sproul maybe, Mike O'Neill, $14.99. The Bots, Pink Palms. The Kinsella, sings the songs of Marvin Tate. And Sunlit, King Black Acid. All right, let's roll through those one more time. Everything is $14.99. See a billionaire? Well, I'll tell you what, if you have a 100,000 album collection and it's all premium stuff, you got a lot of money sitting there. You've got a lot of money. Takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of time. If you started fresh right now, even if you had an unlimited eBay gift card, it would take you a while to accumulate 100,000 pristine top copies of things. It would take you years just to even buy them on eBay, because you would have to wait for stuff to come for sale and top copies and stuff. Okay, and just the time to order it and go out and look for it, and that's a lot of records. I'm going to try my best to go through these one more time. Everything's $14.99. Some of them I can read faster now because I remember them. Ken Starr, AWOL 1, I may abbreviate some of them. Spare Parts, Matthew David, Wesley Stace, Sums. Yeah, you can get bidding bots. You'd still have to make sure, though, what you're buying is a good copy. You know, make sure you get, really, if you're wanting just the best stuff, shrink wrap, hop stickers, near mint. Steel with Life, Saffron, 16 Deep Cuts from the Dark Clouds, Rush, Midnight. Bidding bots on eBay is a real thing. You can use a bot to bid for you on eBay, and that's why if you ever buy stuff on eBay, if you get outbid at the last millisecond, that's not a human, that's a bot. There's apps for that. Happens to me a lot. The Deers, Davenport Cabinet, Alice Russell, R. Wake, Ruby D, Deep Time, Baby Eagle, Darkest Era, Emily the Great, The Real Mackenzies, Robin Ford, in the region of Summer Stars, The Receiver, Keeper, what do we have here? Keep of Callison, maybe. Lee Ronaldo, Brian Retzel, Keep Away from the Dead, Siskiyou, maybe. 6x7, The Darcys, About Group, Spock Mathambo, Devin Sproul, the bots. Oh, maybe they were claiming something. Were y'all claiming the bots, or were y'all talking about bots using to buy on eBay? There may have been a total miscommunication there. I think Paul Bill was wanting to buy the bots. I thought y'all were saying use bots to buy on eBay, which is what I translated it to be. Tim Kinsella, Paul Bill said, yes, Chad, you're just crazy. King Black and Acid, or King Black Acid. Wow. Okay, now, I'm going to offer something to somebody that may be watching and wants to do this. If anybody's interested in all this stuff that's left, I will make you a bundle deal on them. Right, Tanner?
Yeah, we'll do that.
If anybody's interested, if you think you might be interested in a big entire crate of all this music, I will make you a heck of a deal on it. And you can listen to it, you can resell it, you can experiment with stuff you've never listened to, and maybe some stuff you find you like, you hate. If you casually sell on Discogs, you probably could sell some, and some of these prices may have went up. I mean, we tagged a lot of these 25 and 30. Otherwise, I'm going to list them on eBay or Discogs. And y'all know we have about 1 million records already to put on there. But I would much rather sell these to someone else. So I will do some calculations. I'm talking about it's going to be a great deal. But if you're interested, I'll count them and I'll do some quick figuring. But it's about an entire crate, so there's probably 60 or 70 albums left. Jeff McMaster also wants the Acid album. What was the Darkest Era album? The Darkest Era album, let me find that. Darkest Era. Darkest Era, Severance. $14.99, Jared. Of course, $14.99. Darkest Era, Severance. It is new. They just packaged it. They didn't shrink wrap it, but it is new. Is it some kind of exclusive? No, it's black vinyl. Has a hollow on the back. All right. I'm going to set those aside. I may do another flip crate in the group, because I'm sure there's people in our group that would want some of those that didn't get to watch tonight. And then I may post a big bundle lot, or I may list them just all together on eBay. That's so did Jared. Okay, it is 11:25. If we do a crate, it's going to be our last one. So let me go find a crate. It's going to be our last one of the night, and then we'll be back Thursday. If you're into coins or knives, we'll do a coin and knife sale tomorrow night. I know some of y'all watch those now. We'll have new silver, new pocket knives. We got a vintage pocket knife collection to show. And let me go grab a crate. I am definitely getting hungry. I don't need to go to Waffle House again, though, even though that sounds remarkably good. I went to Waffle House last night, and I came back to the store, and I fell asleep in a chair for 3 hours. I woke up, it was like 4:30 a.m. I was like, what the heck? What just happened? It's also because I barely slept the night before, too. Okay, this is going to be a bin of Buy It Now Best Offer Vintage. Buy It Now Best Offer Vintage. We'll go through it very quickly. The original James P. Johnson on Folkways, $19.99. James P. Johnson on Folkways. Probably won't get to show too many labels unless y'all want to see them. We have Angel, Sinful. These are all Buy It Now Best Offer, $24.99. The Kinks, State of Confusion. We can also do bundle deals. The Kinks is $14.99. The Darling Buds, Said Pop, $14.99. Culture Club, From Luxury to Heartache, $24.99. This is Enduring the Blockheads, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. That is $19.99. Tommy Flowers says he'll give $12.99 for James P. Sold, Tommy Flowers, $12.99. The Colorblind, James Experience, $19.99. And Shrink Wrap, Man Out of Time, Elvis Costello, $14.99. This is a 12-inch single from Imperial Bedroom. Promo. The Beatles, this is a 12-inch single that they released in, I think it was the 80s. Love Me Do, $24.99. David Jonathan, In Style, $14.99. Bob Dylan, Live at Budokan, $39.99, 2LP. Greg Allman Band, I'm No Angel. Wow, that's still here, $19.99. Madonna, La Isla Bonita, that is $14.99, 12-inch single in Shrink Wrap. The Chico Hamilton Quintet, A Different Journey. This is a white label promo. Chico Hamilton, $39.99. Brent Rabley says he's in on Elvis Costello at $10. Sold to Brent Rabley, $10. That last crate reminded me about how much, I meant to tell y'all, how much music is out there that we don't know. I mean, I buy and sell records every day, and we find music still to this day that we have yet to hear of or know about. And probably a lot of it we would like. It just takes a lot of time to discover it and listen to it. Jason F. on the Darling Buds, thank you. Charlie McLean's Biggest Hits, $9.99. The Jimi Hendrix Concerts, $39.99. This is a 2LP compilation. I don't know if I really take time to show this. It's really cool, though. It's a compilation of all of live Hendrix concerts. It's near mint, and that is $39.99. $39.99 on that. Okay, Janet Jackson, The Pleasure Principle. That is a 12-inch single, $19.99. The Kinks' Greatest Celluloid Heroes, $19.99 for the Kinks. And the Kinks' Misfits, $19.99. Quincy Jones, Mellow Madness. That is sealed, $29.99. Count Basie. This is the ABC collection. ABC collections are kind of like greatest hits or really good or comps of some of their best songs. Count Basie's $14.99. Carl Perkins, $14.99. Definitely an early one there. Andrea, The Sun Rays, $24.99. The Dynatones, Shameless, $19.99. The Dynatones, Shameless. That is $19.99. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Pictures at an Exhibition, $19.99. John Stewart, Willard. That is sealed, $29.99. Emerson, Lake and Palmer Works is $29.99. P. Townsend, White City, a novel, $14.99. McCartney and Jackson. Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, Say, 12-inch single, $19.99. John Denver, Windsong is $9.99. Passion, Grace, and Fire, John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola, $19.99. Genesis Live is $24.99. Grand Funk Railroad, Grand Funk Lives, $19.99. Paul McCartney, Venus and Mars, $24.99. Moody Blues, The Present, $14.99 for Moody Blues, The Present. The Who, It's Hard, is $19.99. The Kinks, Think Visual, $19.99. Pat Metheny Group, Travels, recorded live in concert, $34.99. John Handy, recorded live at the Monterey Jazz Festival, $19.99. Eddie Grant, Walking on Sunshine, $14.99. Orphan, Lonely at Night, is $14.99. Middle Class, Homeland, $59.99. Interesting. Middle Class, Homeland, $59.99. The fast for sale. The fast for sale. This is $39.99. Includes insert. That's some stuff I'm going to look up again. The Hughes Corporation, as in probably put on Discogs. The Hughes Corporation, I Caught Your Act, $14.99. Jay Giles, Love Stinks, is $19.99. Frankie Valli, Solo, $9.99. Madonna, Dress You Up, $14.99. String Driven Thing, The Machine That Cried, $34.99. And Chelsea Beige, Mama Let Your Sweet Bird Sing, $19.99. Jeff McMaster on EG. EG was Eddie Grant. Leslie said $14.99 on Culture Club. Was that this one back here? If so, sell that to Leslie. The Heart, Mark Almond, $19.99. Lou Reed, The Bells, $34.99. This may be a promo copy. It's cut corner, has the sticker, and no markings on the label. That is $34.99. Leonard Nimoy, The Way I Feel, that's a sealed copy, 1968, a.k.a. Spock from Star Trek, $44.99. And this is also sealed, The Blasters, Hardline, sealed, $29.99. I can't do 10 on Jimmy. Probably that would be $35, Steve. 35 on that. There was a couple things in here we could bundle, though. There was a couple Kinks albums, wasn't there? Yeah, there's 3 here. Let's see. I was thinking 25. These are $19.99, $19.99, and $14.99. I was going to say 25 for those 2, and I forgot this one. So $35 for these 3. The Kinks, and the Kinks. $35 for those 3. Spock, 20. Blaster, 17. Yeah, no problem. You can make offers on anything. Spock, 20. Scott, I will sell that to you for 30. It is sealed, by the way. It is sealed. I will sell that to you for 30. And Brent, the Blasters, I will sell that to you for, let's do a few more dollars. Let's make that 20. 20 on the Blasters, 30 on Spock. Sherry takes the 3 Kinks albums, and that was, I think I said $35. Yeah. Sherry gets those 3 for $35. Leonard Nimoy, The Blasters, those are pending to Brent and Scott. Burt Jordan, 14 on Jay Giles. Jay Giles, sell that to Burt for 14. Sell Clay, Paul McCartney for 15. I meant 10. Little too late. We already sold it. Scott Smith said sold. That was 30 for Leonard Nimoy. And we're waiting for Mr. Brent to say sold as well. Anybody else want to make an offer on anything in there? The fast for sale, middle class, Lou Reed, Mark Almond. If you're pretty close to my asking price, I'm probably going to sell it to you. Chelsea Beige, String Driven Thing, Madonna, Frankie Valli, Hughes Corporation, Orphan, John Handy, Pat Metheny, the King. Hey, there's another Kinks. Think Visual. Sherry, I'll add that on for another 15 if you want that one. Think Visual. The Who, the Moody Blues, Grand Funk, Genesis, John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola, John Denver, Paul McCartney, Pete Townsend, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I'll sell both of these for $40 if anybody's interested. Actually, I'll do $35 for Works and Pictures at an Exhibition. Just $35 for those 2. She said, yes, add. Kinks, $15. How much was Pat? The Pat. Let me find that. Pat Metheny. That was $24.99. 2 LP. It is near mint. The Who, Moody Blues, Grand Funk, Genesis, Sun Rays, Carl Perkins, Basie, Quincy Jones, Janet Jackson, Jimi Hendrix was $39.99. Charlie McClain, Chico Hamilton, Madonna, Greg Allman, 12. Tony Doyle, sell that to him. Bob Dylan, Budokan, David Johnson, The Beatles, James Lee Farrell, this was a 12-inch single for Love Me Do, $24.99. Think Visual and Blasters, $33. I've already sold Think Visual to Sherry in her bundle. Sherry Darnell also wants Count Basie. Chico Hamilton, Madonna. Oh, we do have 2 Madonna singles. I will sell both of these for $20. Madonna. $20 for both of those. Sherry's at $15 on Janet Jackson. Sold. I didn't finish reading all the titles. John Denver, Pete Townsend, John Stewart, the Dynatones, the Sun Rays, Carl Perkins, Quincy Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Charlie McClain, Chico Hamilton, Bob Dylan, David Johnson, Colorblind, James Experience, Ian Dury, and Angel. John Denver for $5. Just because it's John Denver. Nothing against him, but the man sold a lot of albums. Let me find it. Sell that to Clay Moore for $5. Sell Dale Pat Metheny for $16. It's a nice looking record. Sell Dale that for $16. Blasters and Jimmy for $50. Brent Rabley. 30, 20. Okay. So that's like 30 and 20. Sell those to Brent Rabley for $50. Randy Angel, $9.99. Sold. Ben's half empty. We're on a roll. Ed says he could stay here all night and do this. I could too. 2 Madonna singles, $20. Beatles, The Fast for Sale, Middle Class, Lou Reed, Mark Almond, Chelsea Page, String Driven Thing. I Got Your Count Basie. Yes, I Got Your Count Basie. 19 for Dylan. We may be a little far apart on that one. I would do $30 on this one. It's a really nice copy of Dylan at Budokan. Jason F. on the 2 Madonnas. Sell him both of those for $20. 30 on that. $10 off. Lou Reed, Mark Almond, Frankie Valli, Hughes Corporation, Orphan, John Handy, The Who. This one has Eminence Front on it, and Athena. Moody Blues, Grand Funk Railroad, Genesis, John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola, Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson, Pete Townsend, John Stewart, Dynatones, Sun Rays, Carl Perkins, Quincy Jones, Charlie McClain, Chico Hamilton, David Johnson, James Experience, and Wayne says he would give $7 for Grand Funk. Go ahead and sell that to Wayne for $7.99. Anybody else? Before I end the feed, it's almost midnight again. We've been stretching these things out to midnight multiple times this week, which is great. We went to 1 a.m. the other night, didn't we? Was that Saturday night? No one did. I must have accidentally pulled it. No one got the Beatles. That was an accidental pull. Darth Vader, 30 for Genesis and The Who. Darth Vader. Let's see here. I'm thinking I'll sell those to you. I don't know who you are, but if you're a new buyer, we can give you some instructions right quick before we lose you and we never hear from you again. But yeah. Randy Davis, Dylan for 30. Sell that to Randy. We'll make sure Tony doesn't want it. If Tony doesn't want it for... Tony offered 19. I said 30. Randy said he'll take it for 30. And new buyer, please do. Okay. So I'm going to sell you both of these for $30. We're going to comment. You called us right at the very end of the sale, but we're going to comment our email address. If you can screenshot that or copy and paste it, depending on where you're at, and email us. Just say, I'm a first-time buyer, and we need your mailing address. We will invoice you on Monday, but welcome. Like I said, you called us at the end of the sale, but we will be back live. Well, we sell other things tomorrow night, but if you're just looking for records, we're doing this again Thursday night and Friday night, and we do it almost every night. So just make sure you got that email. Make sure you know to do that, and if you could do that as soon as possible, like right now or as soon as we end this stream, that would be great. Jeff, let me count these. Yes, and if anybody's watching on YouTube, yes, we can ship to Canada. That won't be a problem. What we do is we get your package made. I think we have at least one Canadian buyer watching right now. We get your package made, and then we do it at cost plus a few dollars for handling and supplies. You know, box, maybe $1 or $2 for the box, and you know that kind of stuff. But yes, we do shipping at cost to Canada. Pretty much shipping anywhere else we lose money on because we only charge $7, but that's why we do that. Jeff, let me count these records right quick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. I counted 61 very quickly. 61. 61. 61. Jeff, I'll do $400. $7 a piece was $427. So that would make them less than $7 a piece. And they're 61 approximately. $400. And that's, of course, shipped. That's probably going to cost, an entire box will probably cost, even medium mail, shipping 60 records, that's going to get costly just to ship them. So he said sold. Great. So one entire box of indie, odd, obscure records sold to Jeff McMaster for $400. And that was 61. 420 was the highest I'd go. Dang it. I should have said 500. I'm sure I'll get it from you one way or another. I'm sure you'll be watching Thursday night. I'll remember that. Just joking. I think we can fit all that in one crate. It's going to be tight, but 60 LPs should fit in one crate. Now, we'll ship it to you just, standard. We're not actually going to ship it in the crate. That would be disastrous. So, all right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be back Thursday night. I'm probably going to have some autographs. I found another Peter Frampton. I've got artists that I really hadn't told you about yet. I've got a couple new artists, Five Finger Death Punch and something else is autographed. But that Thursday show will definitely be promoted. We'll have some eye candy. Just emailed, subscribed. If you have any Black Sabbath, I will buy it all. Okay. Tune in Thursday night, 7 o'clock Central Time. I don't know where you're at in Canada, but it's midnight here in Tennessee. I just seen where you subscribed. That's what I was going to say earlier. If you're on our YouTube, make sure, let me see if I can pull it up while we're live here. Let me turn down my volume. Yeah, so well, that's not my video. Let me go to Tyler Childers here. Well, let's go through this 5-second ad first. Let me show you how, just so everybody knows. If you go right here to subscribe, like this is the Red Barn Radio channel, and then you hit this button, you want to ring the bell. Let me go back and do that again. Let me unsubscribe. Well, after you hit subscribe, if you see that bell, you probably hear people say that, ring the bell. When you click on that, that means you'll get a direct notification when we go live. And YouTube also, they're very good about sending notifications. Facebook, you don't know if you're ever going to get one. YouTube, the people I really subscribe to and follow on here, as soon as they post a new video, I get a push notification. So that means when we go live, you can click that. You can do the same thing on Facebook, but YouTube is a given. By the way, this is an awesome video. So the first comment says, stupid volume knob stops at 100%. You want to play that one loud. Okay, so Thursday night, Merry Christmas, Jeff, and everybody else watching. Hope everybody can tune in tomorrow if you're interested, and then for you record buyers, Thursday and Friday as well. And then we'll take a break for a few days for Christmas, as should y'all. Listen to some of your records. All right. Yes, hit the thumbs up button too. That also helps. Clay Moore said Beatles, $18. Sold. Last sale of the night. It's a Clay Moore, $18. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow. If you want to watch, maybe you might find something you like. We'll have a lot of neat stuff, and then Thursday again. See you then. Thanks for watching.